Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. So it's been a year since my last video. I've made one video, an introduction into what I wanted this channel to be. You click on my videos, that's the only one that you'll see. And I'm here to tell you why. So life, like it always does for everybody, got crazy. I haven't really had time to make videos. I got a new job along with being in school, and I've just been really busy, and my weekends we've just kind of been not really doing all that much. And the stuff that I could bring you guys along for, it's like last minute, should I grab my phone, like my video stuff, and it's like, I don't know, my buddies probably won't like that, so I'm not going to do it today, but next time. Well, here we are a year later, and this is my second video, I guess my update you can call it, but I promise to keep rolling content out from here on out. I'm planning on dropping a new product review on something. That may be what these first few videos are, is product reviews on stuff that really isn't reviewed all that much on YouTube. Because, like the first thing I'm going to review, it's this, catch-all for your visor on your truck. And, it's a piece of gear that you cannot really find a YouTube video for that I think, honestly, makes the functionality of my truck 10,000 times better. So that's going to be my first little video I'm going to be throwing out at y'all. But as I get time, I'm going to start taking y'all along for those things that I want to build. I built a boat shed that I'm like, man, I should really pick up the camera and film this, but it was only me doing it, and it's like, I just kind of want to get it up. There was a storm coming, I wanted to get my boat under cover. Speaking of boats, that's an update. So, the boat that I mentioned in my first video, I believe, I mentioned, I have a bass boat that belonged to my dad. I may not have. Well, I had a bass boat a year ago that belonged to my dad that we were working on getting fixed, and 3 trips out, I've got water coming through a drain hole. I have a transom that is 100% rotten. So, through the fall and the winter and the first part of the spring, right whenever all of this COVID stuff was starting to come up, I was trying to decide, do I cut the back of my boat off, do a transom repair job? That was something I was planning on taking y'all along for, but then I was sitting at Raising Cane's, scrolling Facebook, you know how it is, and the boat that I had been looking at popped up. A few $1,000s and less than what I planned on spending on it, and it was just meant to be. I called the guy and I said, hey man, can I check it out today? I actually went the next day. I was the 7th guy to look at it, bought it on the spot. We took it out, it ran. It's a 16-foot, 1999 Duracraft. It's an aluminum kind of flat bottom boat. It's got a 40 horsepower Yamaha engine on it. I'll do a boat review of that later. That's coming up, along with hopefully many fishing trips. It's just, I really probably need to go ahead and get a new GoPro with a chest harness, because it's like, if I'm reeling in a fish, I don't have 3 hands, and that was my thing is, I want to bring you guys out there and show y'all what I catch and where I go to, that kind of thing. But it's like, I need somebody holding the camera, and I didn't want any of my buddies, I didn't want to ask them, hey man, will you film me? Will you film? And I didn't want to do that, because they work too, and they go to school too, and they need that time just as much as I need that time, and it's not like, hey man, will you come out and be a cameraman for me? So that's why I haven't really had any fishing videos. Hunting season last year was a dud. It was my first real year trying to hunt, and just public lands. I've got a close friend of mine. We went squirrel hunting a few times, but other than that small stuff, wasn't really a productive year in the woods. I'm planning on hopefully next year getting a little bit better with that. That's some upcoming things too, is I want to take you guys scouting some WMAs. I've been listening to a lot of Meat Eater, a lot of Steve Rinella, a lot of Wired to Hunt with Remy Warren. Or no, not Wired to Hunt with Remy Warren. Mark Kenyon. Mark Kenyon's your whitetail guy. And hopefully this year I can drop a whitetail with my bow. That's the plan. If I can get in early October and I can go in there and I can hunt, and hopefully I can get back there on a power line, find down where they're bedded down at, and just, go in and get me a buck. Honestly, I've never killed a deer before. Last season was my first season ever going hunting, and I'm trying to do all this, like, learn it, pick it up as we go. So it is a good channel for beginners to get into because, I mean, I'm green, guys. Like, I think I killed 2 squirrels last season, and other than those 2 squirrels, I'm completely green. Never been on a turkey hunt before, never been on a duck hunt before. I want to build a duck blind for my boat. That's another project that I can take you guys along for. But I guess I want this channel to be able to be chronologically, whenever you're completely green to something, you can go and you can learn and progress through the videos, hopefully, and you can see my progression, and hopefully later on as we go, a lot of the mistakes that I make now, you guys can avoid. Because, I mean, last season was a complete dud deer hunting. And it could have been, too. I walked out there smelling like a Tide Pod because I thought you washed your clothes, your hunting clothes, in the laundry with normal clothes, but apparently that's a big no-no, come to find out. So yeah, and it was a windy day and it was hot. But that's every day that I tried to hunt. We had a miserable October last year, guys. It was rough down here. And by down here, I'm out of just north of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I mean, it is sportsman's paradise. I'm yet to find that paradise, and that's what I'm hoping to take you guys along for, if you know what I mean. But like I say, work's been crazy, and over the weekends, hopefully, we can go out on some trips, and I can show y'all just how to do things, like how I do things. The other thing I'm into, that I just got into, is fly fishing. It intrigues me. It's like an art form that I want to learn how to just draw a fish to the fly and present the fly to the fish in a way that it would strike it, thinking that it's like an insect, like a fly. But yeah, that's it really. Just an update telling y'all I'm still here. And I haven't forgot about YouTube. I've just been really, really busy. So catch you guys on the next one. If y'all don't mind, just hit that like and subscribe, and y'all can join this journey with me, and catch y'all on the next one.